What's up, everybody? How's it going? I'm just gonna eat my dinner, TBH, and then maybe watch some live music performances, and that's about it, really. I didn't really have anything planned, TBH, and I might pad out the time by playing some games or something. I don't know. So, yeah, I just like brought up this like channel here. There's a YouTube channel called KEXP. They're actually a radio station, but they do have a YouTube channel as well. But they also they bring like artists on. Well, they I don't know. This YouTube channel has been around for like what, almost 20 years at this point, and they bring out like different sorts of artists from all over the place just to perform live for free, by the way, because KEXP apparently is a non-profit radio station and an international community of music lovers and music makers. We're here to help you discover music spanning eras, styles, and traditions. KEXP operates as one of the most influential listener-supported music radio stations in the world, broadcasting a 24/7 mix of handpicked music at I don't live in Seattle. I don't think anyone from the Bay Area is listening to this. And through our website, kexp.org, and mobile apps. So yeah, the reason I wanted to do this was because there was a band up on Twitter. Hold on, my fucking cursor disappeared. This band that just like appeared on Twitter. I was like, what the hell is this band? And clearly they are of French influence, judging by their appearance. But yeah, we're just gonna watch and listen, and we'll judge them. And I'll just be having my dinner. And yeah, let's see, let's go. So this band is called Angine de Poitrine. Definitely a very French name. And also, I am enjoying a nice cup of instant rice. Katsu rice. Let's see, what are we dealing with here? This is a very artsy sort of entry. Let's see. Rennes. Where's that? Part of me thinks that's in France somewhere. But there's nothing... You can't mistake this for anything else, TBH. This is a very French sort of thing to do. Oh, 1, 2, I wonder... Do you think the Canadian government funded this? This seems like something that they would fund. This seems like something that they would, funnel tax dollars into. But I could be wrong. I don't know if they're French or if they're French-Canadian. So yeah, this band just appeared on Twitter the past few days, and somebody said this. And somebody said that this is a band that plays whenever their panic attack sets in. I thought that was pretty funny. I mean, I can see where they're coming from. It's not that they're out of time or anything like that, but what's that word? It reminds me of another band that I listened to called Cardiacs. There's also a few bands on KEXP that I've actually seen live. We could check those out afterwards. Beep 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 beep. Yeah, this guy definitely has one of those microtonal guitars, but the amount of frets on the guitar neck. Oh, feet sighted. Like I am following the rhythm. It's just kind of avant-garde. Just a tiny bit. 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I do like the polka dots though. It reminds me of a 80s pop band called Strawberry Switchblade. They were really into their polka dots too, and they pulled it off. And apparently they invented the goth Lolita fashion style. Yeah. Blah 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 blah. How would you classify this genre? I'm sure the word technical will be in there somewhere. Technical, avant-garde. I don't know if funk would be the right word. Sorry, I'm still eating my rice. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. This just reminds me that I haven't touched my guitar in ages. I should probably pick it back up again. I like it when bands have like a gimmick like this. Somewhere on YouTube there's a video of a Gwar concert and I'm actually crowd surfing in it. You can actually see my legs up in the air. Man. And I was at a Gwar concert and I was at that Gwar concert and I had work the next day and I was just absolutely drenched in blood. I was in another city and yeah, like I said, I was drenched in fake blood from the concert. I had fun though. I still had fun. And I was just walking through the middle of the city in the middle of the night, covered in fake blood, just to catch a bus back home. And nobody batted an eye. Nobody questioned it. Boop, 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 boop. Gwar was fun, but it wasn't my favorite live show that I've been to. Best one I would say was Guitar Wolf. That was back in 2019. Guitar Wolf in 2019, and another band called Lightning Bolt as well in the same year. Lightning Bolt was pretty wild. I was right at the front, right where the stage is, and every time they played the song, I just felt the entire room just moving behind me, and people were like grabbing onto me because everybody was just moving about, trying not to get trampled on. Ooh. I also had an idea for another stream, a music stream, where I try to invent my own micro-genre. I think that'll be fun. I had this idea for the past few days, but I was like, what if I made my own micro-genre derived from Dungeon Synth or something like that? I think that'd be fun. I won't say too much though, I don't want to give my $1 million idea away. I wonder if KEXP has a Guitar Wolf gig. That'd be pretty awesome. That'd be pretty dope. Guitar Wolf. Oh no, they don't. They don't. That's a shame. Dungeon Pimp. It's Dungeon Synth. With hentai audio, oh, I could tell you my idea, Oozle. So my micro niche genre would be toilet synth. It's just dungeon synth, but it's toilet inspired. So there's gonna be lots of reverb, lots of brown notes. Basically, it's meant, instead of dungeons, it's meant to remind you of toilets and being stuck in one. I think it'll be pretty funny. And I'll be the very first artist to coin the term toilet synth. Also, hello Woozle. Woozle, do you think this band is French Canadian by any chance? I kind of have a sneaking suspicion that it is, but there's definitely some French influence in this. Hold on. Let me look it up. Their name. You would think that, but no, they're called Angine de Poitrine. Angine de Poitrine. Let me type it up for you. So it's here. That's what they're called. I'm trying to figure out if they're French or French Canadian. But yeah, it's been a few years since I last seen a band live, TBH. I should probably get back onto it. Ah yes, I see, Quebecois. Because only something French would come up with something like this. Don't get me wrong, I kind of dig it. Boop, doot, doot. So yeah, I don't check out this YouTube channel very often. It's KEXP, but they're a fun way. They're a good way to find like new bands and whatnot, and just browse through. If I had a micro genre, it'd be clowncore, but that already exists, and it's executed far more beautifully than I could ever manage. Yeah, KEXP is fun to check out sometimes. I don't really go out of my way to check it out, but you know, that's not to say they don't have anything good. You know, I don't know. I just don't go out of my way to look through it. But then these freaks showed up, and I was like, I gotta check this out. Genre channels like No Deal or Stoned Middle of Doom. I see. But yeah, I think for a stream, I would like to try and invent toilet synth and see how that goes. I'll write a manifesto for the genre, and then I'll try and like try and make a track or two. I think it'll be pretty funny. I would sample like water drips, I would sample like toilet flushes, lots of reverb again. Maybe some like pained groans. Oh, what are they doing? They're wiggling their fingers. Sample grunting man. That wouldn't be too hard. I'll do my own grunts. I think I could be like the lead singer. Oh, I think they're summoning a demon or something. I'm not too sure. Some sort of microtonal demon. Look at how many frets there are on that guitar. There is no need for that many frets. Do you think that headpiece is very heavy? I mean, I don't think it would bother the drummer that much because he's basically like staying in one. He's sitting down the whole time. But I don't know about guitar though. That feels a bit top heavy. Probably. It's probably made out of foam. Or papier mâché, as the French would say. Which isn't foam, but it's papier mâché. It's French. Ba-doom. Yeah, there definitely is a frame of some sort. I wonder how he keeps it on. And that nose as well. That is a very stiff nose. Not on the drummer, on the guitarist. Boop, 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 boop. Ooh, this is a bit of a funky piece. We're getting some Afro-Caribbean rhythms going on. The hat? I don't know. Maybe it's part of the wig. Probably. Ooh, we're getting some sort of arabesque melodies going on. I could certainly walk like an Egyptian to this. Yeah, I don't think I've actually listened to like microtonal music before. Every time I've seen videos of like people playing microtonal guitars, they always come off as like, I don't know, assholes to me. They're like they come off as like super pretentious to me. And they're always playing djent music for some reason. I know about King Gizzard, but I never actually went out of my way to listen to him because I was just listening to other things at the time. I'm sure they're pretty good. You know, I don't hate them or anything. I just listen to other things. When somebody was recommending King Gizzard to me, I'm trying to remember what I was listening to at the time. What was I listening to in like 2009? That was a long time ago. Oh, look at them doing the little dance. I must have been like listening to like Guitar Wolf or something like that. I really like Guitar Wolf. I've seen them live, you know. Yeah, I was like super into metal for a very long time for a while, but it's been a while since I last listened to any. I don't know if I told you or someone else, but I do have like a signed Mayhem poster somewhere lying about. This is a bouncy number. You can see the drummer's eyes through that mouthpiece. Through the mouth hole. See, I listen to a lot of music and a lot of bands, but whenever somebody asks me like, oh, what's your favorite band or music, I just go completely blank. I don't know why that happens. I should probably like write down a list or something. So let's see, how far are we into this live set? I think there's like one or two more songs with these guys. Was this? I'm trying to remember what I was listening to in 2017, 2018. A weirdo. What kind of weirdo is this? I've seen them live. I know that guy. I've seen him live. I've seen Lightning Bolt live. And I was right in front of him as well. He snapped his drumsticks as well and threw it in my direction. But the guy beside me got his drumsticks though. Yeah, no, it was a pretty wacky gig. I went there like super early, and I decided to, because it was a special occasion. I was wearing my special crazy shirt that I only wear on special occasions. So I arrived super early, where barely anybody was in. And I made sure I went to the bathroom before anything else. So I was just running around. Yeah. So I was right in front of the band. I was right at the fence. And I was hanging on for dear life the whole time. Because and I had my ear defenders on. That was like... that was like the only time, one of the few times I actually had to wear ear defenders. I had to wear earplugs just to protect my delicate ears. Also, because I'm old now, and I want to preserve my hearing, but I don't know, it was loud as fuck. It was super heavy. Hey, concerts, I'm not actually jealous, but I'm pretty jealous. Yeah, I don't go to many concerts, but if there's like a band that I really like, I was like, okay, I'll go on my way for them. But yeah, oh, hold on, KEXP has an artist that opened up for them here. It was some Icelandic lady. Hold on, after these guys I'll show you, because it was quite the opening band. It was quite the opening act. But yeah, every time they played a song, the whole room, I would feel the entire venue quake behind me with everyone moving around and all that. And people were like hanging on to me, trying not to get like stomped on or anything like that. They were using me as like an anchor. It was pretty funny. But yeah, I did not move from my spot the whole time. TBH. So yeah, I said earlier that I haven't touched my guitar in a while, and I should probably start recording music again, because it has been a while, and I'm a bit rusty. But yeah, Lightning Bolt, very, very fun live band. And don't know if you know them, but Guitar Wolf. That's one of my top bands to see live. I stopped Seiji from Guitar Wolf in the middle of the street. I was like, stop right there, and then I just showed him my Guitar Wolf shirt in the freezing cold. Alright, let me find that weird Icelandic lady. It was... Oh, guy skip. I'll put on another full performance by this person. Oh, whoops, not that. Where is it? I don't want to open a link in the new tab here. Copy link address. Right, I have it set up. Causing in the Dead of Winter. Yeah, it was essentially it. Because they really stood out. Before the gig, they were just like walking about town just to kill time. And they just like stood out. You just see these like Japanese guys in leather jackets walking about. I was like, wait a minute. And I was pretty much doing the same. I was just killing time until the gig. So I just decided to just wander around the same the same block of buildings several times. Because it's in another city, and every time a band comes to Scotland, it's always in the next city over. Fun gig stories. Definitely Guitar Wolf TBH. I could have seen Boris live. I almost seen Boris live. I was getting ready to leave my house, but then the engineer came up to check up on my fucking HVAC, which is fucking bullshit, because nobody told me about it. He just appeared as like, oh, I'm here to check your ventilation. I was like, fuck's sake. I'm about to leave to see a gig, to see fucking Boris. But yeah, the Guitar Wolf gig, that was fun. So I stopped Guitar Wolf in the middle of the street, for sure, and before the gig, well, at the beginning of the gig, they just like they just downed an entire can of beer and then started playing their songs. There was a human pyramid as well. That was fun. I was in that human pyramid. I don't know. It's hard to put into words in a way that anyone would appreciate it. I've seen Gwar live. I got drenched head to toe in fake blood. And there's a video of the gig up on YouTube, and then you can see me crowd surfing. And then I had work the next day as well. And then I walked through the middle of the city in the middle of the night, covered in fake blood. And nobody questioned me or anything like that. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Come to think of it, there's not many gigs I've actually been to. I'm very like picky with my gigs. I don't go to like festivals or anything like that because I really don't like the idea of using like portable toilets. That kind of scares me. I am so quality focused.
Discover new music at listener-powered KE.
Right. Okay. So for the Lightning Bolt gig, this was the lady. So she's like a solo artist, kind of like Bjork in that Icelandic sense.
It is 90.3 KEXP.
So she opened up for Lightning Bolt at the gig that I went to.
RG. My name is Troy Nelson. A very special day here at KEXP. And
it's a huge contrast. It's a huge contrast in music.
done here in the KEXP live room, and that's because we have a very
the fun thing about her is that her songs tell a story.
Thank you so much for stopping by the KEXP studios.
Thank you. It's my honor. I've been wanting to play here for many years.
We are very happy to have you, and if you are ready to go, I know we're ready for you.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay.
So, I'm going to tell just the people that don't know Icelandic and are watching. The first song is about very dangerous creature called Earth Eater. And I don't know what that
This was exactly how she was at the
is. It's a song about
performance.
Earth Eater.
I feel like she feels like a school teacher reading a story to me, and I'm a kid, which is pretty funny. Oh no, not the Earth Eater. I have that exact lamp there. You can see. Oh, is it because it's quirky? Yeah, when I said quirky, I didn't mean it in like a derogatory way. It was fun, it was very interesting, in a good way. And it's pretty cool that she's doing everything herself as well. Yeah, she was like jumping about on stage and dancing and everything. She was really into it. Yeah, loop pedal. How long is this gig? I call it a gig, but it's more like a performance in the studio. 31 minutes of this. I'm sure that'll be the exact same length as the opening act for Lightning Bolt. Because she definitely did play this at the gig. Also me trying to figure out what equipment she used. But I do have the exact party light. Is this organized in such a calmly organized way? I think the term is avant-garde. No, I mean like avant-garde, but in like a good way. She kind of plays the same way that Bjork does in her studio. Yeah, she's doing the exact same thing Bjork is doing. In terms of like composing and performing, that sort of thing.
DJ Airplane and Spaceship live here in the KEXP live room and streaming all over the world.
In Icelandic is Flugval og Geimskip.
Beautiful stuff. And thank you for the great light show you have brought with you today.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. For yeah, it's so fun.
I have that. I have that.
Change the light. I'm going to do it. We
Yes,
can do it
you
like
know, you've
that.
made it more interesting in
Let's
here.
see.
Love it. Oh, you can change it. Just
It
like
is
that.
sick.
Perfect.
I haven't used mine
Playing
that
the
much,
Reykjavik
TBH. I was hoping to use it for
Festival
like
tonight,
streams more,
too,
but
at Numos.
I didn't have
And
much
it
chance,
starts at
much of a
8
chance to use
p.m.
it.
And do you know which part of the night?
But it
that you're
is a
gonna be
pretty
playing
sick
tonight?
light.
What part?
Yeah.
In the middle?
I
don't know.
wouldn't mind doing a
I'm
live
not
set
sure.
If you show
stream.
up in the middle, you will
I do
see
have-
DJ Airplane.
I don't know if you know, but I
Yeah,
actually have like
at 9:30.
two
Yeah,
albums
yeah,
that
okay.
I
Oh, yeah.
That's what I will say.
released
Well, I
long
know that
before
all
I
the acts
started.
that are performing tonight
Long
will be
before I started
fantastic,
VTubing,
so
I recorded
people
like
going,
2
go
albums.
early, watch
it's gonna be really
everybody.
fun.
It's gonna be a ton of fun. And do you bring this light show with you, or is this
Fine,
a
fine.
smaller
I'll
version
show
of
my
the light
album.
show?
I'll show my
Of
album.
the light show, yes. I normally also
Um,
have a laser
Where is it?
and smoke machines,
Nice.
but because I was traveling to other countries, it was too heavy and it costs a lot
It
of
was
money.
too
so I
heavy.
couldn't do it.
All right. So do you have another one lined up for us?
Yeah,
Awesome.
because the other song was.
Here you go. I don't know. I'm pretty
was
proud of it.
first
TBH.
DJ.
I did everything myself.
So now. Yeah, this is a light. It's a sound
And it's pretty
sensitive light,
dope.
so
I
it
think-
doesn't work like
I think I
in
peaked at that point. It was all downhill from there.
So we can just put on this. Okay. Next song is about when we go traveling.
And I don't know. I think for a first album, it's pretty solid.
Earth Eater
For
or
something
any
that's completely
troubles we have on
self-produced.
Earth. So my name, my like musician name is Airplane and Spaceship. So I love to go away from the Earth in airplanes and spaceship. And this song is.
Oh, she's dropping
about
some
outer
lore on us.
space, and if there is maybe another worlds, you maybe heard of another worlds are there. Could
Oh
be
yeah,
also
I've heard of other
a
worlds.
song about that.
Oh hell yeah. I'm into other worlds very much. Who's Max Dubois? Why does that sound familiar? Oh, I think wait, is that guy that commented? I do have another. I actually wanted to record and release an album last year, but I didn't quite get around to that for various reasons. But I do want to get around to that, and maybe do a live set stream if I get big enough. That'd be pretty cool. I'm pretty sure she played the song as well. I think this entire set was her opening act for Lightning Bolt.
Ég legg að stað í kajak og sigli 100 ár á meðan allar borgir heimsins sökkva í sæ og sökkva í sand og sökkva í ösku og fólki allt með. Yeah!
Oh yeah, no, I fuck with Ableton. Ableton's my go-to piece of equipment. Well, not equipment, software. I've always used Ableton, and it does sound Nintendo 64-esque. But yeah, no, I've done automation in Ableton plenty of times. It's pretty easy once you figure it out. I don't normally use automation, but it's pretty easy to figure out in Ableton. I can show you if you like. Yeah, just give me a shout at some point if you need it. If you want to. Right now I'm entranced by her stories of other worlds. What the? Yeah, I didn't really plan the stream. I was just gonna I was just gonna check out some weird bands and eat my rice, and that's it. Didn't have anything else planned.
Thank you, tack.
Beautiful. It's KEXP live here in the KEXP live room with DJ Airplane and Spaceship. And where can people find your music online?
They can go to YouTube, and I have
was gonna suggest
2 or
that.
3 videos there, and more is coming. And they just write Airplane Spaceship or DJ Flula Gameskip. I made one very funny space video, and then they can find me on Facebook. And
Oh boy, Facebook.
They can buy the CDs. Like I have few CDs, but 2 main CDs. One is on what is it called? Spotify. Yeah, that's the old CD. But now I'm only playing like new songs and here. And so if you like these songs, you have to go to Bandcamp or something. I think. Yeah, and buy it.
I haven't
And
used
so these new
Bandcamp in
ones, have you
ages.
recorded these new ones yet?
Yeah.
I haven't
did,
used
they were,
SoundCloud, cause
put in
every time I upload something there, I get
CD and
I get
online, like into
fucking bots of
you
likes,
make your own
and that
videos
gets
as well?
pretty tiring after a
Yeah, I
while.
do. I
Nice.
made like one for the old CD, one new.
I've
but
never used Groove Shark.
older videos,
So,
older videos too, and
I
now
don't
I'm
have anything to say
20
about that.
when I'm like dancing with some turtles, so it's gonna be fun. It's like coming out in 2 weeks.
Awesome. And are you
Only a
in the middle of
year.
a tour right now? Where do you go from here? Or did you just come straight from home and are going right back? Are you playing
Yeah.
some other shows?
I came from Reykjavik to here,
Mhm.
and then I go to New York City.
Have you been to New York
Wow,
City yet?
New York
No.
City.
It's the first time.
It's
I
like
ha- I have a
SoundCloud, but
feeling
way
you'll love
better,
it.
and you can
Yeah,
freely
it's
One
one
of
download
my
the
favorite
music.
cities in the world. I love it.
Oh, that sounds
I
pretty
love
dope.
the, like very large houses and like
Yeah,
here.
It's,
you
it's
have
pretty
a-
incredible.
Yeah, look forward to
Yeah, there's
seeing
not
New
many
York and,
places you could
go to
upload music
top of a building where
in the way
like
like you
100
could with
floors or
DeviantArt
hmm Yeah, that'll be
for
amazing.
drawings and
Do
that
you
sort of
have
thing. There's
another
not many
song
places
lined
like
up
that
for us?
anymore. It
Because
feels
I know
like.
that myself and the listeners would love to hear.
I mean,
another
sure, it's
track from you.
Newgrounds, but
Awesome.
it's Newgrounds.
Of course. Thank you for stopping by. It's DJ Airplane and Spaceship here on KEXP Seattle.
I feel like I'm a bit too old for Newgrounds sometimes.
Next song is about
It does feel like it's constrictive.
wizard.
It's the same 5 websites that
someone
you
that is-
jump between.
don't have to be about
It is so shit. What the hell happened?
That is telling you all the secrets in the world.
I miss when the internet was the Wild West, essentially. I mean, there are a few websites on the ClearNet that's kind of like that, but in general, it kind of do be like that. Yeah, I was there when, you know, the Jenkem meme was invented. I was right there. I was right at the epicenter. I witnessed it being made. It was pretty funny. There's Jenkem and a bunch of old 4chan memes that you don't hear anymore. Yeah, I'm a bit of a meme historian slash connoisseur, in case you haven't figured it out. I wasn't much of a 4chan person back in the day. I was on other platforms, not like something awful. You had like your rivalries between websites and all that, and no, 4chan was a foreign website. I wasn't into that. I mean, it's pretty fun. I don't hate it or anything like that. I accept it for what it was. That's a very specific reference. No, Stomp was pretty new as far as I understand. That's a very specific reference. But no, I don't think I was around for Stomp. Could have been. No, I was more of a Totsi person. Oh, it's nice to see someone else know about Totsi. The way I found it was fucking stupid, to be honest. I was like, okay, so I was a not really edgy, but also kind of like try hard. Well, edgy, but also not edgy. I was like looking up instructions on how to become an assassin, and that's how I came across Totsi. I don't think any of the instructions on there actually worked, TBH. Or they worked, but only under very specific circumstances. But yeah, that's where Jenkem came from. Oh yeah. Yeah, they definitely did have like anarchist cookbook sort of articles, like digitized and uploaded onto there. They definitely did. Not like army manuals or something, you know, something more reliable like that, but it's mostly like, it did have that anarchist cookbook sort of vibe to it. Yeah, no, I think any developing young man would be interested in explosives, TBH. I think that's a very, you know, boy thing to be into, TBH.
Love it. DJ Airplane and Spaceship live here on KEXP.
I mean,
all the way from
I think that's where I
Iceland,
learned
the
to make smoke
Reykjavik
bombs out of a
Festival
ping
that
pong ball
is,
and tinfoil as
Reykjavik
well,
Colin
now that I
is
think about
happening
it.
Tonight. Well, it's a festival of sorts. Tonight
Man, I was so
almost
cool for like 5 minutes at school.
and cannot wait to see all the performers that are going to be performing there this evening. And I think that
Hell
we have
yeah,
one
fireworks
more,
are fun.
If I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
Awesome. We would love to hear it. I know that I would, and all of us who seem to be really enjoying this. The Earth Eater was the very first one. There was an Earth Eater, but then we went to outer space to get away from the Earth Eater.
Oh my god, it's a
Yeah,
whole
there
journey.
Where did that song take us this time?
That take us as long as we can go until we cannot go longer, and we will meet
That guy's
someone
really,
who tell
really
us
deep into the
secret.
lore
That
here.
was the song
He's
last
really
song
invested in
about.
this story.
And now someone is calling us back from our own world, and that are
Oh my god, now we...
bats, dancing bats in a cave, like we are in a cave now. So I think maybe we can change the light to more disco light if we
Under my
can.
bed, cutting open fireworks with a pocket knife and stuffing them all into
Disco
plastic
crazy.
party popper
Because the
meal.
last song,
It was
like if
very...
you're watching a computer, just take away your chair and go dancing because next one is
I can
party
imagine.
round.
I never really had that
Careful
much
with
experience
that.
with fireworks. I think the most would be
Very
like
strong.
those snap bangs, those things that you throw at the ground and they go pop. Even then, that was pretty hard for me to find
Yeah, there
and
is
come
a dance
across.
for this song. Very easy dance that everyone can do.
But if I
So
met my
there's- like
um
that dance, you go
I
down
did have
like this,
experience like with smoke bombs,
and the hands
visiting
go
my
up,
cousins in Indonesia.
and then when you
and
go
sparklers. Of
after
course,
them,
everybody's
hands go
like
down like this.
messed around with sparklers, but
So easy
no, I
dance.
remember like staying over
Very
at a
strong.
temple in Indonesia for a few days, for a few nights, and my cousins bought fireworks. I don't know why. I don't know. It wasn't even a special occasion. They just bought fireworks, and we're just playing with them in the temple, and then we shoved some of the fireworks into the temple pond and killed some of the fish. They were so mad. I don't know what kind of temple it was either. I honestly don't know what kind of temple it was, cause it... I don't know. I need to ask my mom about it. Because it wasn't like any temple I've been into. It wasn't like... It didn't feel Buddhist or anything like that. It was pretty funny though. I had fun either way. And it wasn't me who shoved those fireworks in the pond. It was someone else. I was merely a bystander in the whole thing. Yeah. Those were the days. Whoa. I don't know if this will be in System Shock. I don't know about that. Okay, that bit definitely. Uh-huh. I've never probably sat down and played System Shock. I did it for stream, but I don't know. Something about it just didn't hook me into it. I don't know why. Yeah, it wasn't immersive enough for me. It's too sci-fi. Too many spaceships. I don't know. I don't know what was up with it. I just can't quite put my finger on it. It just didn't... I don't know. I just couldn't get into it for some reason. Maybe it's because, like, I don't know. Maybe I felt like it was too overwhelming for me. In the sense that you could do quite a lot. There's too many details and I get lost in the details. And I got lost a few times. I was like, oh, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. That sort of thing. Maybe it's one of those occasions. Yeah! God, if Twitch decides to like mute like 90% of the stream, I'm gonna be so mad. It's a live performance, and it's also on a non-profit radio station. How can they? How can they justify that? They would have to be awfully foolish to do that. Copyright trolls. You know what? I own the music. I own all the music on my streams. I'm gonna claim all the music as mine. And therefore they can't dispute it. And if they do dispute it and take me to court, I'll just go like, yeah, you know, I lied the whole time. What can you do? What are you gonna do about it? Oh, hell yeah. I'm sure your dinner will be a lot better than the one I'm having right now, TBH. I'm having instant rice with katsu curry. Oh, hell yeah. Well, my din din came in a cup. Hamburger helper. I've never had hamburger helper. Is that not like mincemeat? Is that not like mincemeat in a box? Am I understanding this? Oh, you add the mince. I see. Hold on. A couple more songs to go. Had to add the meat. Ah. So what? Is it like seasoning for a hamburger? What was this one? It's powdered flavored cheese and shitty pasta. I see. And supposedly that helps the hamburger. Really shitty pasta. I see.
There is no jet lag in space.
I see.
On a spacey outing
She wasn't in the live in the live gig. Who is she? Who's this strange lady?
There is no jet lag in space.
What's with these purple bands showing up? I think someone's interfering with broadcast. Possibly aliens of some sort. I think the CIA is trying to disrupt the stream. That's what those purple bands are. Oh, this is quite spooky. That is so true. You can't get jet lag in space because it's dark all the time. There's no days in space. Dude, did you know that, like, time is just a concept? Space, space, space. Space, space, space. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Space, 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 space. Space, 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 space. I'm adding my own accompaniment. I don't know, I think it's pretty good.
Still takes place. Water and ice still glide. Fire
Boop, boop,
has
boop,
no
boop, boop.
place to hide. There is no jet lag in space.
I'm predicting there's just like 1 or 2 more songs left to go.
No lagging.
I didn't have anything else planned after this, TBH. I'm just gonna keep it short today. I'm going for quality over quantity this time. Space, space, space. Ooh, ooh,
On
ooh.
this galactic alley of caves, there is none, no, there is none, no, there is none, no, there is none, no, there is none, no. There is none, no. There is none, no. In space.
Oh my god, I just realized that the glitter effect on my stream, it's almost like we are in space. Oh my god, this really suits my Starfield screensaver effect very well.
There is no delay.
In space.
Just floating with the grace. Like another jet.
I like how chill this one is. This is pretty swag and chill. It's very soothing.
No place for regret.
Ooh, ooh.
Like another jet.
Don't be stupid. There's no jets in space. There are only spaceships.
Spacey, sassy, time continuum. Space.
Space. Space. Outer space.
It's KEXP Seattle live with DJ Airplane and Spaceship taking us from Earth to outer space. And
Man, we
back,
certainly went on
saving
a
us
journey
from
there.
The Earth-eating monster.
Out of this
And,
world.
thank you for saving our lives and
No problem.
transporting all of us with this beautiful light show and your beautiful music. It's fantastic.
Thank you. My pleasure.
And highly recommend everyone going out tonight to Numos for the Reykjavik Calling show that is happening starting at 8 o'clock, where DJ Airplane and Spaceship will be performing as well. And can people get any of your music from there? Do you have physical copies of your music, or is it just
Let's see.
on the internet right now? on
Uh,
YouTube?
checking
I have
something.
like 5 CDs with me.
All right, so get there
They will
early.
be for
5
sale, and then you
CDs.
can go online on this Bandcamp. I will put it on my Facebook page, so just find me on Facebook and send me email and I can send it or something.
Awesome. Well, thank you once again for stopping by the KEXP studios.
Oh, that's it.
That was DJ Airplane and Spaceship live here on KEXP.
Thank you, DJ Airplane and Spaceship. Thank you. I love your show. I love seeing you live before opening. I love your opening act for Lightning Bolt. It was pretty dope. All right, cool. Yeah, that's it. That's all I had planned for the stream, TBH. Yeah, I'm just. I don't think I'm gonna bother with the raid, TBH. I think I'll leave on a good note. Don't know what else I'm gonna do. I might take a shower, might wash my balls or something. I don't know. As for what to do for next stream, I'm not too sure, but yeah, I don't really have anything planned. I never plan my streams because I just don't see the point in it, TBH. But yeah, don't know the next time I'll stream, but hopefully it won't be too long until then. And until next time, take it easy and good night. Bye, 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 good night. Thanks for stopping by. Bye, good night, bye, bye, 再见, bye, au revoir, bye, 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 good night, bye, 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 bye.